Hi guys, Sky Ali Drones channel. 1 year ago, we have made a unboxing and reviewing of this drone. Today, we are going to make a tutorial of DJI Neo. So stay tuned and subscribe. Before the test, I want to make sure you know all these functions of DJI Neo. There will be a photo of these functions. So mostly when you can see that there is a 6 function. The follow, the drone, the circle, rocket, spotlight, and the direction track. So the follow is when you place drone somewhere and it will follow you where you go. The drone means when you stand in here like a stationary and the drone will going backward. The circle means it's going to do a 360 degree as a spin. The rocket means when it tracks you, it will just go forward up, but the camera will be pointed at you. Then when you have the spotlight is when it just stays stationary in the air and the camera is just pointed at you whenever you go left and right. And then you have the direction track, which is when you go in certain direction and it will follow you in the same time with the same direction. So when you know all these functions, we are going to test all these functions so you know how to do it in reality. So right now we are going to make a test, but before I want to show you this button. This button is telling you what all these notation means.
Drone, circle, rocket, spotlight, direction track, follow.
So it means if you don't know these notation, the button will tell you what the name of this notation means, so you know what to do with this function. So what we are going to do is I'm going to use my phone to test all these functions so you see how this drone performs. So we will start with follow.
3. Unable to take off, aircraft in motion.
What? Wait. Right now, let's test again.
3, 2, 1.
Follow. So what should it do is it will follow me just by walking. So if I am doing this curve, it should follow me. But if you see on the drone, the camera is also rotating so it can find a direction to follow me. So this is the position of follow. So I will stop this function and let's see the other function. Okay, so we have done the follow. Let's test the drone. Okay, so the drone should go backward. Let's see.
3, 2, 1.
So drone is mostly means that the camera is pointing at you and it's going backwards. Because I don't want to crash my drone, or even the drone will just stop at a certain distance and then it's coming back to my hand. And that's drone. So after drone, we go by circle. So it should go like 360 degrees. So let's start it.
2, 1.
Normal circle, 360 degrees. The camera is still pointing at me because I'm in the middle. When it finishes, it will automatically stop and it's coming back to my hand. And that's how the circle works. After circle, we go by rocket.
Rocket.
What we expected is it will go upward. So let's see.
3, 2, 1.
And you see it's going upper. But we don't really want to crash it. So I will just give it to this high and then I will just stop it. This is the drone. And what we should expect is it's not going to return it when you stop this function. So I'm going to do it manually. So it's going down manually by my hand. But even though, you see, the camera was pointing down to me. So at least it recognized that I'm the center of the object. After rocket, we go through the spotlight.
Spotlight.
So what usually spotlight means is it will be stationary and it will just makes the camera pointing at me at which direction. Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Unable to take off. Aim camera at subject first.
No, wait.
3,
Right now.
1.
So you see, and if I go this way, it will just rotate by pointing the camera to me. If I go through here, the camera will just rotate again. So mostly it stays stationary in the air. Just by rotating, you see how it goes. And that's what the stationary or what the spotlight function means. So let's stop. And voila.
Direction track.
You see the final function, the direction track. So it will just go by the direction where you want to go.
3, 2, 1.
So here we go. The drone go a bit backward, and if I go like there, this will just go by my direction. If I go right, it will just go by my direction. So left direction, the drone just will go by this direction, the left direction. If I go to right direction, the drone is going to the right direction. That's how the direction function mean. So let's stop. And voila, these are the 4 or the 6 functions which you need to know and what you see how it works. After all these tests, I wish you have a good overview of this drone. My suggestion is that it's really a good beginner drone, especially for FPV beginners. And it has a lot of compatibility with others controller, such as the screen controller or the motion tree, and especially with the manual control. So if you want any tutorial with manual control, you can look at this video. And I think that's all from us. If you want to support us, you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any other adventure videos. And if you want to also support us with any donation, you can go to our website to purchase any drones. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.